favorite YouTubers, KS from this part and anywhere in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever. And today I'm gonna show you some more of my sketches, but this time those are gonna be my old sketches when I was learning sketches. Remind you, old sketches. And keep in mind that I didn't have a charcoal pencil or a very good shading technique that time. Now as you have seen this video, now please like my video and please subscribe my channel. Please subscribe my channel. Highly appreciate it. I remember the sketch very well, and I created this in the October of 2015 and while I was working out on my shading. And as you can see that if as today's artist, if as 2020's artist, if I want to review this, and you can see that these nest shades look pretty basic, like there are not much detail to see. But basically everything here is simply drawn, so there's no detailed shadings because I never knew how to shade that day. It was after. Oh, he's such a cute baby. His cuteness killed me. He's so cute.
Wait, this isn't a living baby. It's a pencil illustration. So come out of the dream world.
And again, as you can see that these basic stuffs, and you can see that these basic and a little bit of shading, and I darkened the outline though. I don't know why I just did it. This baby looks pretty cute though, don't you think? I love watching cricket. I absolutely love watching cricket, as you all know. And similarly, I love to draw sketches related to cricket as well. And if I review this closely, I can see that the head looks a bit smaller than the body. Or is it just me, or do you think as well? The head looks a bit smaller than the body. The shadow also looks a bit irregular. And where are the wickets? Where are the stumps? Anyway, let's move on to the next drawing. Oh, another cute baby. Oh, its cuteness is again killing me. Sweet smile. Look at his eyes, so sparkling.
Hey! Didn't I tell you that it's a visual representation? It's just a visual representation. Do not kiss the baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just got a bit consumed by it. Anyway, and I kind of find this one amusing. I don't know why, because of the close-up shot of this face, or is it smile? I don't know why. And it actually looks, I think it looks very good to me. Eyes. This was my first ever eyes sketch. It looks pretty good to me, except that I think I over-added the eyelashes. But that's not going to detail. This is a close-up shot of eyes, so I thought that maybe I should draw more eyelashes, and the shading is basic in this. Inside of the eyeball, I think it looks pretty good too. Apart from the shading and eyelashes, I think it's pretty good. Oh, happy birthday, little girl. May happiness come all over you. And I once again wish you a happy birthday.
Did you forget again?
Oh, sorry, master. I just think sometimes pictures seem as real to me. That's what. Time to blow the cake, ladies and gentlemen. Time to blow the cake. Basically, what I've done in this sketch is that I have covered this whole upper region with the shades, and the hair is nowhere to be seen. Unfortunately, because of that, I just took a reference and draw. I didn't think much of it, but still it looks pretty good. What is it? It's her 6th birthday, I think. Viewers, you might, if you wish, to Google a happy birthday. But I know. Oh, I think this is great. It is absolutely great, I think, because this greatly resembles the core, and just the shading is basic, but I think it's pretty good. When I didn't know shading much of core. But still, this looks pretty good to me. And what is this? What is this? I don't know why I drew this. Was it like mentioned there? Was it in the reference or what? I don't know why I drew this. Anyways, Balino. This looks great to me. And I don't know who this dude is, cause I've hardly ever seen any anime except Pokemon. And looking at this drawing, it's kind of perplexing me that what is this portion, this upper one, is it is extended here, or it's like his clothes? It's got me pretty confused that time. I didn't think. Oh, it still gets me confused. But from my point of view, if I look, this looks like clothing. I don't always notice who this character is. Maybe someone else knows. So if you know this character, please tell me that. Lighthouse. Oh, this is immortal. This is just immortal for me. I love this drawing that back in the day because it ate up a hell lot of time, and it's pretty a bigger drawing than these others. It took a lot of time for me to complete, and obviously I thought that this was a better drawing than rest. And you can see these water waves. These just look like basic. They do not look like they're added of much detail because I didn't know how to draw water waves at that time, so I just like created these lines to represent the water. And the rocks look pretty good for me. And the rocks and the lighthouse. The light also looks pretty good. The sky, actually doing pencil. I'm not actually doing pencil shading, so I had to shade the sky like that only. But it's a really good drawing for me. Perspective. Oh my goodness, I drew this a lot of times. I drew a lot of different perspective drawings. For those who don't know perspective, in art terms, it is actually a representation that as you draw an object, any object farther from other object, it appears smaller. It is just like in the mirror theory, in the core mirror theory, and as you see in the side mirror of your core, the object which comes nearer to your core gets also increased in size. It's also increased in size. That is the same theory which is applied to this perspective. I will not forget this. I've drawn it a lot of times. You can see that these flamingo, the bigger one, the biggest out of these, and you can see those two flamingos, they are farther than this flamingo, and so they seem smaller. And the middle one is the child. Not to confuse that, how it is possible that the one in between is the smallest, is actually a child. Oh, here's an emerging cricketer in our area. See that he's sitting there and he's waiting for his chance to bat. So a visual representation of this is pretty good. But if I see this closely, I think the face looks a bit like scrunched, or what can you say? Warped. It looks pretty good to me. The young cricketer will achieve success in the future. I have created you by my visual representation. Charizard. Oh, I love Pokemon. I always remember Ash's Charizard. And as you know all that, I'm a very big fan of Pokemon, and I've used to draw Pokemon sketches over quite a few times in these past. And so I've drawn this Charizard also. It looks good to me. It looks great. Even when I was in 2015, the learner, I think this one is pretty good. And cartoons are a lot easier to draw than detailed drawings I've seen. And that is why. Looks pretty good. And I think it will be even better if I do not add those black outline, because you can see the fire on his tail. I think it will look better if I don't add those black outlines. Anyway, it looks good to me. I don't have any problems. This is pretty good. These are huge pile of rocks, and this looks pretty good. The shading looks pretty detailed as for a learner. Yeah. This is a different form of shading, cross-hatching, where you can see that this is a different form of shading where you can see that I have drawn these lines and intersected them. That is called cross-hatching. I was actually trying a different type of shading in this one. It's not like a simple shading. You have got to use your pencil and intersect the lines, which is called cross-hatching. And if I review this, it looks pretty fine to me.
I won't ever forget this artwork.
and you can see that this looks a bit more detailed than the previous sketches. Of course, you can see like this waterfall. It sure looks like a waterfall to me, and you can see the shading, it looks a bit improved. I actually took a couple of weeks to draw this because as if you're doing a thing a first time, it is bound that you take longer than usual to do that thing, because you will get used to it, and the next time you may take a lesser amount of time to complete it. That is why. But this is immortal, and I'm gonna rate this as my best drawing out of these. These were all the drawings, and I hope you liked it all. And I once again want to remind you that out of these, which was your favorite drawing, please mention in the comment section box. And that's it for this video. So see you next time. So long, guys.